Messi, when he was a kid, he had a growth hormone deficiency problem. He was given growth hormone. So he grew to whatever he is
He
now.
is right now, yeah.
But if you take it as a normal human being, you're gonna secrete more growth hormone. Your bones are gonna get dense. With growth hormone, it doesn't necessarily affect your muscle, but the stem cells around it.
Yeah.
So your stem cells that are around the tissues is what gets amplified. When you say do a bench press, it's like, sir, back arched, chest up, shoulders tucked in. Your limbs are not the same as his. Your insertions are not the same as his. You might have a longer torso, shorter lower body. He might have it the other way around. So for him, the bench position is different. So yes, those things point by point are the same in the book, but individualization of those things
Application is different.
Yes, only comes when you've one trained a lot of people and two trained yourself and experimented with yourself.
There are a lot of factors in it. So like sprinting, you need to run 100 meters. That's it. That's the only goal. But in order to run those 100 meters, you have to do a lot of back end work. Okay. And your goal doesn't have to be how you look. It has to be how can I run from a 10.50 seconds 100 meter sprint to 10.20 seconds 100 meter sprint. So I've given you a big gap. 0.30 seconds is a humongous gap. It takes blood and sweat to reduce 0.05 seconds as well.
Yeah.
So that's the only goal in sports. It's about performance. Training, strength and conditioning is something which is an support to the sport. It's not the primary thing in a sport. The primary thing for any athlete is the sport.
I was like frustrated. I just wanted to quit. And I did. I went to Dunkin' Donuts when it opened first in Hyderabad. I hogged on a 12-piece box. I was like, screw it. I'm going to go back on bulk tomorrow. I wake up and I see myself dry, ripped and, leaned out. I was like, why? Then I did some research. Then I found out there's hunger hormones called ghrelin and leptin that get suppressed, and they suppress your metabolism. But once your body thinks you're not trying to get a six-pack, it only knows survival. So it thinks you're stuck in a desert or somewhere, and it goes into a survival mode, and it stops all bodily functions, reproductive, fat loss, muscle gain, everything. Now those donuts send signals that no bro, you're not dying, you're good, you're getting some sugar. Reignite yourself.
I think that this is the same concept of cheat meals also, right?
Exactly.
Cheat meals work on this
Exactly.
model, right?
The first 2 times when I tried test, I took it in the morning, and in the evening itself I felt it. Big road rage, bro. It's as simple as that. It was small things that were pissing me off. I was hungry, I was mad, I was my towels were put somewhere wrong in the room, I was mad at the maid. Stuff like that you don't realize. You'll see, why am I behaving a little weird? I was not like this 2 days. It's trenbolone.
Physiological sports mein testosterone क्यों use होता है? Because it develops your force. It helps in muscle building, as he said, and that's the main thing. But it develops your force production capability, and it is the only hormone which it can act with the central nervous system. No other hormone acts with the central nervous system. And in high intensity sports such as sprinting or boxing or weightlifting, central nervous system is the game. If your CNS is not firing, you cannot lift a weight or you cannot run 100-meter sprint. That's the reason people dope. Of course, recovery is there for production, but that's one of the main reason why people dope.
It is true, because in bodybuilding, there is no restriction. If you're stepping on stage, they're not going to test you for doping. If they do, there's nobody on the stage.